Hey everyone, how are you doing? Ranger Liz here with a comic review, and today we are going to be going over Go-Go Power Rangers number 21. Yes, this is the first issue in the Necessary Evil arc from Go-Go Power Rangers, and as you can tell, guys, something's new. Something I can't put a finger on it. Wait, I did. Tommy's here. Well, that's different. That's very different. He was not there at the end before this arc. So here is Tommy. Not only is he here, we pick up immediately where we kind of had for Mighty Morphin number. Wait, what is going on? If you didn't think Shatter Grid would mean anything after it was over, well, you haven't been paying attention, because what the crap is going on immediately when you get into this comic. So you see Kimberly and Tommy at a movie, whatever, kind of feeling like it's awkward. Here they're at a date. They have a lot in common, though, due to fighting monsters and having buildings explode. So Tommy goes in for the kiss. Kim's like, nah, let's take this slow. Okay. Now here's where things differ, because in this area back here, this would be after Kim says take it slow, and then she realizes, no, I really do want to kiss him. So she runs back, but that's when she finds that Lord Drakkon has, him. That doesn't happen this one. Instead, we get the kiss. Oh, the kiss. This is the thing. We were waiting for this since Mighty Morphin 25. We've been waiting for this for 15 issues, practically. It is ridiculous, but we finally got the kiss, and they basically came to the understanding that, look, I know Kim said I wanted to take it slow, but look, we're superheroes. We could die at any given moment, right? That's fair, Kim. I'm not yet. Very, very fair. So Kim's like, we could die at any moment. Why not at least enjoy this? Plus, they don't have to keep secrets from anyone. And that was the big thing with her and Matt, was that she couldn't tell Matt where she was going or what he was, and that led to this whole crazy conflict. But boom, then Kim gets to date Tommy, and he knows what they're going through, but they're going through the whole saga. Now, this alone is making me just want to really, really rewatch some of the last episodes before Tommy fully lost the Green Ranger power. So we had that, and as I said, they're like, everybody practically can do anyway. But it says several months later, and this is specifically the Turban Shell episode. Now, this is the one, it's for Green No More Part 2, so if you really want to watch the final episodes of the Green, well, we're not going to talk Return of the Green Ranger when they needed footage, but when he officially lost his powers, Green No More Parts 1 and 2, there was Turban Shell, and kaboom, Tommy, well, he has to go in and help for the last time. There's some really good Zord battle, really great artwork, making fun of the fact that the Turban Shell, everybody's trying to be a comedian. They make a comment about Tommy's watermelon attack. Again, if you really should, you owe it to yourself, just type in Green No More Part 2 Power Rangers, just do it on YouTube. I'm sure you're gonna find clips. But Tommy tries to disguise himself as a watermelon to get in. It's kind of silly, but it works, right? So when Turban Shell finally is about ready to overcome them, Tommy shows up in the Dragon Zord, basically takes his attention long enough for the Thunder Megazord to get up, get its sword, and kaboom, takes him out. But one of the problems is that Tommy and the Dragon Zord had to teleport out, to which you pretty much find out his powers are now gone. And, the Dragon Zord in stasis, his power coin's just not responding to anything. According to Zordon and Alpha, says Billy, the Green Ranger may be gone. And they, of course, want to try to think of the whole things. The Black Dragon Phase Blaster. There's just so much of this, and then, Jason saying, I'm so sorry, if I had recovered the green candle, none of this would have happened. And Tommy has this really great line, which I love, and that it says, Jason, it's not your fault, it's not anyone's fault, okay? Sometimes when you fight, you lose. And that's, and it's hard because he's a competitor. He's obviously tries to be the best he can be. And that's a really hard thing to admit, that he said, sometimes you lose. And however he was taking it, the fact of the matter is, he kind of accepted it. And as we learn, it doesn't mean he's not jealous. It doesn't mean he's not wishing he was still a ranger, but he understands his days were done. See, the first time I stepped in the command center, I was your enemy, but you saved me, treated me like family, and you even let me help save the world a few times. So I don't get a suit. So I don't get a suit anymore. Who cares? I was a Power Ranger, and no one can take that away from me. That is an awesome sentiment, Tommy, my friend. Totally go with that. We do catch up with Lord Zed on the moon, and we have all of the monsters, of course, who I love their interactions with Rita, and I'm digging what they're doing with Zordon, with Zed, because they're already like, Rita forgave us more, like, what's Zed gonna do? And I'll die before he takes my wings. So anyway, so they're going in, like, completely expecting to be toasted by Zed, right? And he immediately is like, we finally hurt them. I'll continue depleting their ranks one by one until there's nothing that's left, because he was actually happy. Because he saw, in the grand scheme of things, the Green Ranger is gone, and that's going to cause, not only are they shorter in numbers, now there's going to be a festering wound in them, which is very, very true. Now, we do get in a little bit of just off-site, you know, they're thinking about ways they could potentially try to get the power coin to get back up. Trini walks in with Jason. Remember, they split, but they're still kind. They said they're going to split, but then this world is really crazy, so I guess maybe that would make sense why they've never gotten together. However, they're going to make that work. But they came in together. She's wanting people to volunteer for whatever, and all of a sudden, Tommy shows up in this million-mile stare. This is exactly... Wait for it. Boom. This $1,000,000 stare by Tommy. Million-mile stare, I should say. Everybody has their communicators go off except him. And they all just, they all go do calls, you know, and they all leave. And how much does that suck? How much does that hurt Tommy, to be the person who clearly was run gung-ho, or here, I'll go save these kids while you go do whatever. They had to, you know, they had to play into the footage, but he has to sit behind. You know, and you know that's got to be eating up at him. And so you have Angel Grove Park, which is just, Zed at this point is just sending putties. He's just going to try to wear them out. And they keep saying, you know, Kim, I think he's going to have a hard time. He's going to be having a hard time. No, don't worry. I think he's going to be fine. Up until the moment he has backpacks, because he's not all right. And he goes on to explain that he just needs to get out. Excuse me, he's going to his uncle's house. He has a cabin a few hours away. He's not using. I thought I'd check it out. Kim, of course, don't run away. What are you doing? But then he even goes on to try to say things like how we were both Rangers, but now I'm not. We started this because it was shared a secret, which was just like, whoa, dude. Like, clearly, you can start something for one reason. After you've been together for a few months, you know, there's obviously something that sticks there. But when it comes down to it, yeah, I mean, he just fully admits he's been really jealous, thinking, you know, why me? He goes on to say, you know, if you ask me to stay, I will, but please don't ask. And she lets him go. Where's Tommy? So we didn't have him, and now we have him, and now he's already left. So you mean to tell me, in Go-Go Power Rangers, we have him, but we don't, and it's already back? I have no idea where this is going. This is insane. I have a bajillion and one questions, but I gotta tell you, there's one last thing. The last 3 pages that I've got to break down before I try to wrap up this issue is Jason. Jason's out there. Obviously, he is just letting this punching bag have it. And if even you think, like, after Tommy left, even in the main show and the continuity of it, Jason is still really tore up with the fact that Tommy's gone, because he knows that he could have saved him via the green candle if he had gotten a chance. So here we go. He's out there beating someone, probably in the juice bar or whatever. No, actually it looks like his garage. So when Jason hears a sound, he goes, hello, but you hear this line from nowhere, right? don't blame yourself, Jason. This Green Ranger never survives. So, you know, who are you? Show yourself. He goes, so many Rangers, so many different colors. Jason's, whoever you are, you do not want to mess with me today. Who is this person? I've been trying to recall the right moment for us to meet, but this world is not what it was. That's why I've been watching, waiting. Drakkon? Now, I want to know why Jason remembers Drakkon, because I thought it was the whole, like, they can't remember or whatever. But how does he remember? I mean, I guess they knew, but then when the Shattered Grid happened, you thought that maybe it was a whole different thing. But so if Jason remembers Drakkon, did Jason remember the fact that Tommy was Drakkon, and how it's just, what is going on? No, it's not Drakkon. My friends, so he gonna say, but this world is not what it was. That's why I've been watching, waiting. I am the one who helped you rebuild the universe, Jason. And now I need your help to save it. Oh, that's, I was gonna say a Morphin Master or an emissary, and I'm forgetting which word is which right now, which is really, really bad. Holy schmolies. There they go. Is this gonna lead into the Omega Rangers? That's coming from Mighty Morphin going on right now. The spoiler, we just saw some really awesome helmets from San Diego Comic-Con. I just, man, I have so many questions as to what do people remember? Who remembers what? Tommy, if he left, he probably doesn't recall the whole Drakkon thing. Why does Jason recall the whole Drakkon thing? Why does he have a Morphin Master coming and picking up, or again, emissary? I'm sorry if I'm using the wrong one, but he's fluctuating between all of the different suits in the morphing grid. But the blue one, okay, sure, not the red one, because it's Jason, obviously. Send him the blue one. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this, but this issue was fantastic, and it's interesting doing a review for you as the fact that I've read it. Like, I'd read it over a week ago. I really had time to process it and be able to give it to you in a lot more of concrete thought. But, you know, Zed is smart. Like, he knows the fact that the Green Ranger is gone is a celebration, and the Rangers are understanding they're going to just try to be worn out. So this is leading... is this going to be the lead up to everything before White Ranger shows up? Is this just going to be everything, I guess, maybe I could say, before wherever Necessary Evil, so Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 40 happens? There are so many different ways it can go, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts as what you think is going on. But Necessary Evil does continue. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 41 is coming out this week, so get in on it. I'm really excited to see where the rest of this goes. I love that we're reading two separate comic series right now that are intertwined so much, both amazingly written. You know, I can never say enough amazing things. Go Power Rangers, go pick it up, guys. I don't ever give them ratings, so just pretend it's great out of great. Right. This is a great book. My name is Ranger Liz. Have a fan-freaking-tastic day. I'll see you at the next video. Toodles!